先日、日本選手として史上初めてアメリカ野球殿堂入りを果たし、背番号が永久欠番となったことを記念する式典に登場したイチロー氏が、日本時間11日、練習に姿を見せました。この日は始球式を行うことが決まっていました。練習後、イチロー氏は笑顔で、
今日は全力では投げません。本当は全力で投げる予定でしたが、そうしない理由は後でわかります。
と話しました。そして、練習からおよそ1時間40分後、始球式に登場。キャッチャー役はランディ・ジョンソン氏が務めました。イチロー氏はこれまで始球式で剛速球を披露することが多くありましたが、この日はジョンソン氏への配慮から全力投球は控えたとみられます。2人がグラウンドに姿を現すと、スタジアムは大歓声に包まれました。現役時代に共にプレーする機会はなかったものの、共にマリナーズで背番号51を背負ったレジェンド同士がバッテリーを組む貴重な瞬間となりました。この日のマリナーズ地元放送局では、イチロー氏の功績を称える特集が放送されました。現役選手のフリオ・ロドリゲス氏らもイチロー氏について語っており、その模様は日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Oh, look at 51, proudly displayed out here in the pen next to all the retired jersey numbers here. 42, 24, 11, and now 51. The Mariners go for a clean sweep of the Rays on Ichiro weekend. Smith, not only they're winning, Ryan, but they're gaining ground. Yes. Ichiro's number. I mean, this has been just a perfect weekend. Great weather for us.
A good homestand, but
yes,
to cap it off with this weekend, it has been absolutely brilliant. Seeing Ichiro get number retired last night, great speech. They're all on the top step of the dugout, this current team. They smashed last night. It was so
great.
Good.
Smashed a lot of home runs. 3 more again last night. And the man who's been doing it, of course, Cal Raleigh, but Julio Rodriguez, our Miller Lite moment. You go back to yesterday. Julio, since July 11, 25 games, Ryan. He's got 12 homers. That is tied for the most in all of baseball.
Yeah, we know what he does once August rolls around. I feel like, too, he was leaning on some of that energy last night from Ichiro Suzuki. We know about their relationship. That man, he has all of a sudden come to life where he's hitting it to all parts of the field, obviously right field, and then this too, left field. This is an absolute line drive. You have to be awfully strong and get some serious extra velo to get this ball out, barely off the ground. Speaking of, the ground ball percentage all of a sudden, since the last road trip, has dipped down to 42%. When he can get the ball off the ground, we know really big things can happen. He looks so good right now.
Because he hits the ball so hard.
Yes,
he barrels and good things happen.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they've been happening for him and the Mariners of late as well. And, you know, Julio, another one of these guys that have a good relationship. You mentioned everybody on the top step. I've heard that before, top step.
Yeah.
Anyway, the guys watching Ichiro last night. Let's get down inside that dugout with Jen Mueller. More on Julio and Ichiro and kind of what they mean to each other, Jen.
Yeah, well, obviously, both playing in the outfield. There has been some crossover during the course of Julio's career. And when I talked to him before the game yesterday, he, like so many of the current Mariners, just marveled at Ichiro's love of the game and the current game day routine that he has. Even though Ichiro is not in the lineup, you wouldn't guess it by the way that he prepares. It causes everybody to rethink their routine at the ballpark because Ichiro's actions speak pretty loud. But when you hear Ichiro actually talk to the team, well, it gets their attention and his words mean even more.
So I was so excited, you know, like to do it tonight, you know, here, like back to the crowd, and like you said, like his jersey retirement, that was awesome, you know, like I can't explain it with words, honestly.
Did the words he had for you guys when he kind of looked over and told you guys, you know, seize the moment, how much did that, you know, hit you, like resonate with you?
I mean, it really hit me a lot, you know, because like there's going to be a lot of moments that we're going to have to seize if we want to get to where we want to get. And you know, I really took that to heart, you know, because and I feel like every player knows how much weight his words carry because he does it every day, you know, like he's still here, like showing up for us every day. And you know, it really hit me. I feel like just a lot of the guys also probably felt the same way, and he's just coming from such a special person, and definitely means a lot to all of us.
The Mariners Hall of Famers in attendance last night as Ichiro had his number 51 retired. Welcome back to the Ford Sports Desk. Welcome back inside the Mariners dugout. I'm Jen Mueller. Well, Ichiro's accolades and accomplishments are well documented and celebrated this weekend. It is easy to look at his career numbers and know that he is one of the greatest to ever play the game. It is much more difficult to try to sum up the Hall of Famer in one word, but the current Mariners give it a shot.
Greatness is the word that I think about when I think about Ichiro. Pure greatness in every facet of the game. One thing that he could do pretty much on command that people don't really know about is Ichiro hit the ball really hard and he could hit it really far.
If I had to describe Ichiro's career in a single word, I would just say unique.
Unique.
Unique?
Unique. You've heard that. I can't be the first to say that. Unique.
Unique. Never met, seen anyone like him.
I would say unique. He played in Japan and came here at 27 years old, and Rookie of the Year, MVP the same year, getting to 3,000 hits. Such a unique way of, accomplishing all those things.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. What he brought to the game of baseball, his commitment level, his drive, his dedication, his desire, all of it is off the charts.
One of one. It's not really anybody like Ichiro. He's one of one. He's one of a kind.
Consistent. Every day, the way he trains is so consistent.
I think if I had to describe Ichiro in one word, it would simply just be ready. He was ready for anything. Nothing caught him off guard. Whether it was at the plate, the outfield, just always one step ahead.
Electric.
Electric.
Certainly dynamic.
Dynamic. Can run, hit for power, and steals bases, great arm and defense. So 5-tool player, just can do it all.
I think the word that best describes Ichiro is respect. I think he respects the game on the field. He respects the people in the game.
He's the GOAT. The GOAT. The greatest of all time.
One of the greatest of all time.
Ichiro is certainly all of those things. If I had to add to that list, I would say disciplined and just what it takes to continue coming out here and having his daily routine. Brad, I am not going to limit you to just one word, although I'd be curious to what that word was. Out of all of us who covered him for such a long time, you might know him the best. What is the story that comes to mind when you think about Ichiro and his time in Seattle?
I think trendsetter, for one, on and off the field with his fashion choices. I also think belief. I think that he's someone that came over and had so much confidence in himself and belief in himself that he didn't need to change to fit in the Americans' way. He was true to himself, and he had that belief that he was going to be successful and do it on his terms, his way. And he was certainly right and certainly did that. Yeah, it was it. And I like yours as well too. I mean, no one is more dedicated to ritual and baseball than Ichiro. In all of our years of covering, no one's even close.
Nope. No,
So-
he will be the gold standard, I think, forever
Absolutely.
and always on that one. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Brad. And we are going to get a chance to come together next year for another number 51 retirement ceremony. It'll be Randy Johnson, and Ichiro said he'll be in town for that. Meanwhile, we hope that you are sticking around for more Mariners pregame presented by Miller Lights.
Welcome back to number 51. Of course, it is Ichiro weekend. Number retired last night. We celebrate Ichiro all weekend long and hopefully celebrate with a sweep of the Rays today.
Welcome inside T-Mobile Park. Aaron Goldsmith alongside Angie Mentink. And Angie, last night from well before first pitch to the final out, just an incredible night at T-Mobile Park.
Our stage manager here in the booth, Robbie, called it magical, and I think that is the perfect description for what we saw yesterday. Ichiro absolutely killed it. The Mariners put on the best show in all of baseball, and I especially appreciated Ichiro's message to this year's team to really lean into the pressure and learn how to excel in it.
Right on time. Couple of number 51s. Ichiro throwing out today's ceremonial first pitch. And the big unit's got some gear that kind of fits, looks like.
Look at that. It looks like an adult in Little League gear. That chest protector is quite literally just protecting his chest.
Well, next year we will honor Randy Johnson as the Mariners will retire his number 51 here at T-Mobile Park. Guess we got to take the chest protector off for that one, Randy. They're figuring that one out pretty quickly.
I don't even know if those are shin guards make it up all the way over his kneecaps either. That's awesome. Randy coming out in full gear.
Two franchise icons, two of the absolute best to ever step between the lines.
Well, how about Ichiro? Of course, it's Ichiro celebration weekend. He retired his number yesterday. But how about Ichiro throwing out the first pitch to a Randy Johnson in full catcher's gear?
And when Ichiro takes the field, we should note, too, it looks like he should just keep on going maybe out the right field and play the game.
Well, listen, he plays it every day.
Yes, he does.
That's one of the things that he does. He plays baseball every day still.
I can't believe they found a catcher's gear to fit Randy Johnson. Boy, it has been a love fest for Ichiro, and Randy being a good sport also. He didn't get down in the squat. I don't know if he'd be able to get back up.
Right down the middle.
Yep.
Elevated fastball.
Do you have any doubt that he could still play? I mean, I'm not saying maybe full 162, but I'll bet Ichiro could still bang out a few base hits.
The fact that he has stayed not only in the game, but playing the game every day. He's around the Seattle Mariner team quite a bit, too. So, yeah, you could give him a pinch AB and he could get it done for sure.
Yeah. He still hits fungos to the current Mariner players. And what a love fest this weekend it has been between Ichiro and the fans of the Seattle Mariners.
And I'll tell you what, the ceremony that they put on yesterday.
About as good as you're ever going to see.
That's right. Anybody that wants to do something to that effect, something that big, come out and observe and take notes. It was unbelievable. Had nothing to do with the Tampa Bay Rays, but it was unbelievable to watch. And what was really, all of the guys that were coming out there, well, that was my era of play. Right. You know what I mean? Jay Buhner, Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Randy Johnson, Dan Wilson. I'm like, Edgar
Martinez.
Edgar Martinez, of course. And yes, I told you last night I didn't get a lot of sleep. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, Andy, less than 4 hours because Edgar took the field yesterday.
He still gives you nightmares.
He does.